racing? Because if you look around the country, and I've posted stuff on Facebook, and I know you guys have seen it, what we see as a street stock in other parts of the country almost looks like a full-on late model.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called a street stock. It's not what we call street stocks here. We're talking steel-bodied stock cars, entry-level racing. Some of those cars back in the Midwest, back on the East Coast that they call street stocks, you can't hardly tell from a late model.
The slab bodies and
aluminum bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the definition? Where I know it depends on.
It depends on your geographic region. Look at what a late model is referred to here in the United States versus what a late model is down in New Zealand or Australia.
Well, those are the same.
We had that discussion today with you and I had that discussion with Jerm Smith.
Right. Now, that particular car he posted was they call, depending on whether you're in Australia or New Zealand. New Zealand, they call them sedans. Australia, they call them saloon cars. It's like you took a street stock and put late model humper wheels and tires on it, and it's like a
thing with
street stock body on a late model car.
BA fast.
They are. But, I mean, it's... That's the one thing I think IMCA has an advantage with is a sanctioning body with rules. That makes it the same for everybody everywhere you go. Is James right when he said that in the next 10 years or whatever he said, street stock racing is gone on the grassroots level that we see, that we've grown up with, watching the Novas and the Chevelles, and you know what I'm saying?
It depends on the track owners. If the track owners around here want to get rid of that class, then that class will be gone. But I don't really see it as such a draw now.
That would be like getting in all honesty, in our region, the track promoters around here saying, we want to just discontinue street stocks. That would go over like them walking up and saying, we're going to discontinue late models.
Yeah, you're right.
They're that popular of a class.
They're very popular. And honestly, if you look at the racing the street stocks provide for the race fans, probably the best division to watch if you want to see good 2, 3, 4 wide racing, bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle. They're the most entertaining class for race fans in the stands to watch racing. Again, they're not the fastest cars on the track, but they provide some of the best entertainment you can watch as far as racing action goes. Now, are they the big, fast, loud, nasty late models? No.
Are the payouts as big? No.
But entertainment-wise...
And I would say that type of racing varies across the country. Because, when I was back east in Charlotte, I saw the Sport Compacts put on a heck of a show, a better show than the 604 crate late models.
I just don't see that. Maybe 10 years from now, it won't be a street stock as you see it now, and it might be an IMCA modified class. But I really am leaning towards probably not, because you're still getting that grassroots team coming in. You're still going to get that draw for the fans. You're still going to get that low payout. You're going to get.
So what you're saying is you think it's going to make a transition to where we see more cars like what Dakota Goddard is driving, like James mentioned, but still said, I don't know how competitive he's going to be with a home-built, and I say that in quotes, IMCA stock car.
Yeah, that's true. But here's the other thing, too. Look at what Jordan McDonald did in that Crown Victoria. He brought something out to the racetrack that nobody had ever thought of.
It was fast.
And he was fast.
Yeah.
He was really, really fast.
Yeah.
But you can do that stuff in this class. That's why I really don't see that class disappearing.
I don't either.
There is a transition right now, and you are going to see them split. There's going to be guys.
You have to.
But just like I said before, you might get guys that have been running late models and mods that have decided
it's too much money.
It's too much money, but I can jump in this and I can still use
being a race car manufactured from Lethal or from Jet or from
Razor,
and it gives me more adjustability in this car, and it's not a street stock. And I have I can adjust it, and I can get it to do what I want, and my racing program's cut to a quarter of the cost.
And look at what Brian Kronk did. That's a prime example. He went from a Club 29 late model, being one of the fastest guys out there, and said, you know what? I want to cut my budget down. I want to do things with my family. I want to, do that. So what does he do? He finds himself a Monte Carlo, paints it all black, gets a can of green rattle can, and prints 129 on the side, and he goes out there and whips the living poop out of people.
It was fast. Yeah,
and it laid out like a late model.
Yeah, you got to look at those cars. So, I mean, I'm looking at cars like Dakota Goddard, Brad Gentry, like you said with the 129 of Kronk.
Look at
that is still a street stock race car.
Look at the Blooms, the 33E series of cars that Ray Bloom drives. I believe, is it Hunter that drives one or Aaron? Hunter that drives one. I mean, we can't forget April Sign in that mess.
So you look at those cars. Look at those cars that are a street stock race car.
Competitive.
Okay? They have, and let's just say that we're talking about what you're seeing to the average fan in the stands. They're seeing a street stock that is now starting to look a lot like an IMCA stock car. Then you look at a car like, say, Justin Evans in that Mercury Cougar. Do you see the difference right there? And I'm talking about as far as the way those cars work, you see what.
Here's the thing about the Cougar, though. The old Cougar was a Leaf car.
So are Camaros.
Yeah, but now you're comparing a Leaf car to a four-link car. That's not a fair comparison.
They're in the same class. That's what I'm trying to say.
And they race each other and swap
They race
paint.
each other.
This is true.
And competitively.
This is true.
So,
except on the last night the Cougar ran. She was pissed.
Well, she knew it was
It's
coming.
just one of those deals is where's this class going? And no matter what happens, if you're going to have the IMCA stock cars, it's got to be a split.
This is what I say right now. Jerry had a tough call to make. I think Jerry made the right call. It may have come a little late.
Which sucks for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, but Jerry did, and I understand why Jerry did what he did. It was in a position where he had to. He's looking around going, wait a second, I've only got 4 or 5, maybe 6 guys with IMCA stock cars
that want to race. What do I do?
So you're adding an entire class for a few cars, and you've got these fans that are going to be going, wait a second. That is a good way to kill a class. Not having enough cars.
Or not even giving the class a chance.
And that's what I'm trying to get to, is not even a chance. But the thing is, you put these cars race, okay, and it's not going to be, I don't want to use the word fair, but I don't use that word. But you mix the cars together, they're going to be different. Now, one guy starts winning with an IMCA stock car, and says, but wait a second, his car isn't technically legal for a street stock, or a street stock goes and beats up on an IMCA stock car. That influences people.
But then you can look at guys like Jody Tanner, who was running the street stock class and then running the sportsman class. He'd literally come off the track, throw fuel in it, go back out on the track, and race with those guys. So
and look at last year, we had the IMCA B mods running with the sportsman at Willamette Speedway.
Which I think is something that you will see come to an end very quick.
I do too.
There's too many B mods in the Northwest now.
They've showed up.
It's great racing.
It is. And here, we talk about giving the class a chance and making the decision on car count, seeing what car count's going to do. I am personally a firm believer in a class needs 2 solid years by itself to determine if the class is going to be viable or not. You can't bring out the IMC stock car class this year and then
you're setting yourself up for failure if you expect it to grow in 1 year.
In September, say we're pulling the plug.
The show can't run long enough for that.
This is true. You've got to give it 2 full years. Look at what happened with the mini trucks that we had at Willamette Speedway for a couple years.
And that was a 2 or 3 year project that failed miserably. It did because we didn't get the count. Simply the count wasn't there.
You had 4 guys consistently there, and that was it.
But then they opened it up to a full Hornet class. And look
boom.
at this. Team AMCO shows up with a whole fleet of them.
Right. Absolutely. Listen, we're just past 8 o'clock. I want to go into our second commercial break, come back, talk about some more of this, and then we'll start wrapping things up for the evening and getting out of here. But I want to continue this when we come back from our second commercial break here on Northwest Dirt News on Spreaker Radio. The Wild West welcomes the most technologically advanced dirt track racing chassis being introduced by none other than the West Premier Dirt Track Speed Shop, Bar S Motorsports.
The Longhorn chassis has been produced since 2010 and was created by two former NASCAR champions, the Labonte brothers.
Bar S knows what performance means. FK bearings, rod ends, Weir's machine, hypercoil springs, Penske shocks, and real racing wheels are all part of the Power Pack products guaranteed to be on the shelf.
Dirt track champions need the best equipment with brands like Velocita fire suits, Safecraft, Hooker harnesses, the joy of seating, and cold fire extinguishers. Why trust your safety to anyone else?
When it comes to making your car look fast when it's standing still, Bar S Motorsports has you covered. With SRI, Dirt Defender, Risco, 5-star bodies, Slick products, and Joe Gibbs Racing products.
Looking to join the likes of Kyle Strickler, Tim McCready, and Jonathan Davenport? Bar S Motorsports is proud to be the West's authorized dealer for Longhorn chassis.
No matter what you drive on the track, Bar S Motorsports can help your success and assist in making you bad fast.
I'm Michael Short, founder of Bar S Motorsports. Come visit us at our new showroom at 1017 East 1st Avenue in Albany, Oregon. Join the team and give us a call today, 541-497-2381, or find us online at barsmotorsports.com.
Be the bull. Horns up.
James Gang Pizza, home of the 26-inch Holy Cow Pizza.
Holy cow!
Holy cow!
James Gang Pizza is a family-owned and operated restaurant since 2010.
James Gang Pizza features large banquet rooms for birthday parties and other meetings, a pool table along with several video games and vending machines, happy hour Monday through Friday 4 to 6, and all day on Sundays.
Stop by James Gang Pizza and taste their salad bar, roasted chicken, and James Gang famous pizza.
Stop by James Gang Pizza and check out my personal favorite pizza, the Outlaw.
And don't forget the 26-inch Holy Cow Pizza for your next get-together.
Holy cow!
Holy cow! James Gang Pizza is located in Lebanon, Oregon at 1188 South Main Street. Give them a call for delivery at 541-258-4040.
Archer Floor Coverings has been a family-owned and operated business since 2000. Archer Floor Coverings provides free estimates and specializes in multiple types of floors, such as carpet, vinyl, laminate, and hardwood. They have the entire Willamette Valley covered from Albany to Eugene and over to the Oregon coast. Archer Floor Coverings is serious about their work. They do all installations themselves. No subcontractors are ever used. Come see the beautiful showroom at Archer Floor Covering, 3775 Olympic Street, Springfield. From sales to installs, we can do it all. Archer Floor Covering, where your floor becomes our business. Give us a call today for a free estimate, 541-747-2608. Again, that's 541-747-2608. Whether it's new construction or a remodel project, we floor it.
Does your job, the weather, or your health have you feeling down? Jetstream Aqua Massage is your answer to feeling better. Our hands-free massage will leave you feeling rejuvenated, relaxed, and restored. Our machines will relieve muscle tension and soreness, reduce pain, improve sleep and circulation, decrease muscle spasms, and increase your range of motion. If you suffer from diabetes, you'll be amazed at what our machines will do for your circulation and how it treats neuropathy. Stress, anxiety, depression, and everyday aches and pains are no match for Jetstream Aqua Massage. Our beds will do more for you in 20 minutes than a traditional 1-hour massage. And at only $1 per minute, we'll save you time and money. Find us on Facebook, Jetstream Aqua Massage. It's not just a massage, it's an experience.
Now back to Northwest Dirt News from the IMCA Total Car Care Studio in Corvallis, Oregon, live on Spreaker Radio.
Back in the IMCA Total Car Care Studio, slaving over a hot microphone. I'm Corey Penfold in the studio again with widescreen Jill Memora, Sam Pettit, and Hanson Dom. Good discussion tonight, guys, talking about the IMCA stock car rules, street stocks, where they're going, kind of the state here in the Pacific Northwest for those listening around the country, talking about that specific region. And the transition we're seeing kind of with this
Addition
of this thank you, this division of cars. It's been I know some guys are confused, some guys are a lot of questions, some guys are frustrated.
Not me. A bad day at the racetrack's any better than any good day at work. So
that's kind of hard to argue with. I give you a point for that.
Thank you.
So does that mean you're a -1 now?
You and my negativity. You bring my negativity out.
He's the negative element. Okay, so we talked about what James Whitehouse said. And James made a lot of good points for both sides. Agree?
Yeah, I think he makes. He took a very impartial stance on the subject matter. Meaning, AKA, he was right down the middle. But at the same point, he made very valid points for going each direction. And, you know,